A couple nice setups called today in the chat room at Greatstockpix.com. One of them I had on watch MNST because of this doji candle bouncing off the 100-day, although that's not the 100-day there. Anyway, so I threw it on long watch, and then I'll add today's candle in. You can see we got a nice bounce. Now, here's how I called it in chat. Right there, let me get arrow going here. This is the opening 5-minute candle, so I'll put the arrow right there at the opening 5-minute high, and then you had this base. So I called it long right as it was breaking this base. Got filled at 58.41 myself. Stop about 20 cents below, and went pretty quickly to 58.70 something, and then eventually got to 59. I was out most as it broke back down through the whole number 59 here. But it ended up going even a little bit higher than that. So I don't know what we got. And it actually ended up moving 92 cents at its best on about 20 cents risk. Doesn't look like much on that daily chart. But anyway, the call of the day, in my opinion, was from Big Ideas, one of our all-stars. And I want to share with you the reasoning because it's a great setup that you can use going forward. NTES was very strong today. This is the daily chart. However, when you switch to 15-minute candles here, typically, this blue line here is the 8-period moving average. So typically, I'll zoom in a little bit for you, you might expect a bounce at the 8-period moving average on 15-minute candles. We call it the 15-8 for shorthand in chat. And you might expect to move back through the high of the day on a really strong stock. Okay, but NTES had come, I'll bring the daily over in a smaller version, had come a long way in one period, one session to break the highs from July, right? I mean, that's just, it's oversold at that point. I'm sorry, overbought at that point. And so Big Ideas idea was if these buyers on this green 15-minute candle fail, it's probably a good short. So the idea was a short below this candle, 68.41. So if it gets below this candle, and the stop above this candle, 68.85. So 44 cents risk, and look what happens. There's the breakdown. So you got buyers coming in, and those buyers fail. Probably has some more downside to it, and it did. It went all the way down to 66.49. Almost a $2 move in our favor on 44 cents risk. The 44 cents risk, remember the entry was 68.41. So let me switch to 5-minute candles and take you there. This is the candle right here. Yeah, this 5-minute candle right here is where it triggered. And so even though you had the 40-something cents risk, we were never really underwater in that one. So it's a little bit deceiving to say that. But either way, a really nice setup that everyone should probably have in their trading arsenal. Once it bounced off that 15.8 as well, if you use 5-minute candles, you probably could have got a better entry there. You can see the couple green candles and then the short below that. It gives you a much tighter entry. So whenever you have a little bit wider entry, you can simply, if you believe in the setup, you can simply just use smaller shares, and you should. We always teach people, do the math, right? If this gets stopped out, how many shares should I buy such that if it does get stopped out, my losses will still be within my own personal, pain threshold, if you will, all right? My comfort zone, all right? Anyway, I'm going to quit babbling, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.